It's summer here in Columbus, Ohio, super hot. That means it's hot dog hamburger season, and I'm sure you've seen this stuff before, and I gotta tell you, if you look at the back of the ingredients, you probably won't want to eat it. So we're gonna make our own. It's gonna be healthier, spicier, it's gonna taste amazing. So let's cook. All right, so we're gonna start off here with some vegetables. Now this is a really super easy recipe to make because we're just gonna rough chop these vegetables. And we're gonna use our food processor today, okay? So make sure we always keep our fingers back, right? We don't wanna cut our fingers. We'll start our pot here, there we go. We've got a shallot. Okay, we're gonna rough chop this shallot here. That's good. On we go. Now we got a habanero. We're gonna have to pop the gloves on for this, so give me 1 second here. Do not want to be touching my eyes or anywhere really after using these, right? Okay, so we've got our habanero. So this is, the recipe calls for 1 to 2. This is a huge habanero. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use this as my 2. I'm gonna keep the seeds. Should I? No, I'm not going to. I'm gonna take the seeds out. Let's not be foolish here. That's the part that's really gonna get you, is these seeds right here. So we're gonna go ahead and just remove those. And just again, we're just gonna rough chop this ever so slightly, okay? Now, I'm gonna take my food scraper. I'm gonna start getting this stuff into our food processor. So one of the keys here is you don't wanna overfill the food processor because you're gonna end up with a mush. So now, we're gonna take our jalapenos. We're definitely gonna deseed these guys. So we're just gonna take a spoon and we're gonna go ahead and just scrape, just like that. That's how easy it is to take seeds out of a jalapeno. So I'm gonna go ahead and do all of our jalapenos. So now we're just gonna really just rough chop these so they can fit in our food processor. Okay, so we've got this going here. There we go. So we're just gonna go ahead and pulse slowly. I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that we've got some of these large bits folded down into this mix here. You see we're starting to get a nice little mince. Still got some big pieces in there though. I've never done one this colorful. Very pretty. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to take this off. Now let's go cook this for a little bit, shall we? Come on over. Okay, we're going to get our burner on medium heat. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put our peppers into the pot. Now, we're going to go ahead and add our other ingredients. So this is a Prosecco wine vinegar. I like to use red rosé wine vinegar, but I'm out of it, so I'm using the Prosecco. It's very, very close. Now we've got some hot honey. This stuff is amazing. It's got just a little bit of kick to it, but it's going to add some sweetness and help offset all that spiciness in our relish. Get all that there, okay. Next we've got our sugar, 2 tablespoons of sugar. And last we've got salt, pepper, and celery seeds. We're just gonna go ahead and put that in there. We're gonna give this a nice little mix up, and we're gonna bring this up to the simmer. We're gonna cook this for maybe 6-7 minutes, just enough to let the sugars melt and thicken up. So we're done simmering. We've got everything cooked. Everything's nice and soft. We're gonna take a little bit of this moisture off here. So I'm just gonna strain just a little bit into my cup. Not all of it. You wanna save it because this way if you go too far, you can always add it back in, right? Okay, here we go. Keep in mind, you want this a little bit runny because when it cools down, it's gonna thicken right up. Okay, and there we are. And this is our jalapeno. I'm gonna call it my festive jalapeno relish because it is just so colorful. Beautiful. Sweet.